Doesn't like when I do.
Doesn't
all
like when you touch it that way.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Stop. We were not having a
Stop
conversation.
touching all these boxes, damn it.
Hey, man. I have a mission. Let's touch as
Cats
many
don't like
boxes as
each
I possibly
other
can.
when they're touching each other a certain way, apparently.
We all just got to touch each other.
I try to touch as many boxes. Or at one point in my life, I try to touch as many boxes as possible.
Hey, you know what? I didn't ask y'all. How were the beers? What'd you drink?
I picked I think it was like called Validity or Veridity or something like that, and it was an IPA, and it was good, so I just stuck with it. I didn't even try a different beer.
I had Jest, and it was like a dark lager, I think is what it was. But it was nice and complex dark beer, and that's all I had. I stuck with it.
They make pretty good beers at elsewhere.
I was happy that they had the darker beer, even though the weather had shifted, because typically a lot of these local breweries will shift away from the darker beers when the weather warms up. And I hate it because
they don't.
What?
They don't. They have dark beer all year round.
That's good because dark beer is superior.
Yeah. It is pretty good.
Yeah, it was fine. People were super nice. Like the people that work there were super awesome. Yeah. I thought I had been there before, and apparently I was thinking of a different place in that area. It wasn't up there that I had been, but that was cool. It was
apparently there's another one of these scheduled that's not scheduled.
Or not
like the
public.
Coke one.
It's that one. Then there's gonna be one in Savannah. Apparently.
All right, cool.
They keep on trying to do one in Savannah because there are a lot of Georgia State alum that make their way down there, and I want to say there is a distillery or something down there that may have a Georgia State connection, like the owner may be a Georgia State grad or something of that, which is where they would do the meetups.
Make friends then.
Yeah,
road trip.
I haven't been to Savannah in a while. I could use a Savannah trip.
I love Savannah. I'll go anytime I can make it work.
We could go down there for the TDS game, but not go to the game. Just watch it from a bar in Savannah.
I'm sort of down. We should record like a short podcast, like from the bar.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what? You guys have sold me on that one. I'll do that because it's a good time of year to go, right?
Yeah. Well, no. So go down to Tybee during like fall and winter. There's nobody there. All the businesses are still open. I don't give a shit about swimming in the ocean. But like the Breakfast Club is open and they have like these amazing omelets and all the seafood is still there. There's a good pizza place and there's nobody there. So you just get to like enjoy Tybee Island, but without all the crowds,
with all the craziness,
without all the people. Yeah, exactly. It's great.
So David, you have homework. You need to figure out if there's an owner of a distillery that went to Georgia State or maybe went to Georgia State. I don't really care. That loves Georgia State.
Just our own watch party at
the distillery.
At the distillery. Oh, that's great. Yeah, let's drink straight liquor all throughout a game. That'd be
just do it during doing it during the podcast. We've never done that before.
I could be down for that. September 28th is when we are at TDS. End of the.
I thought TDS
between
was
two
here.
bye week. Oh yeah, that's right. We're playing them here this year. That's right.
Next year. We're pre-planning for next year. We're good.
All right. Yeah. And who knows when we're playing them next year? Maybe we'll be out of the conference by then. Maybe we'll be an American or Big 12 or hell, maybe we'll be in the ACC with Georgia Tech.
I don't see that.
We swap. How about we tell?
Anything can happen.
How about we tell Tech we're playing for a spot in the ACC this year?
Whoever wins,
I think that would be amazing. We'd probably lose, but it would be awesome.
Wait, you want to make a sign? Have someone make a sign that says, "We win, we get the ACC. You win, you don't get the ACC."
Let's make it less wordy, but yeah, I like exactly. Where your head's at.
Winner stays in the ACC, or winner.
No, I just want them to lose no matter what happens.
Yes,
we win ACC. You win, not ACC.
They may not be ACC much longer. Whenever all the fallout comes through,
unless that crazy
one autonomous conference in the next 2 years,
unless they do that crazy 70 team thing, which always has them in it towards the end.
I just don't see why the Georgias and the Bamas and the Ohio States would ever. Yeah, because it makes too much. Like, Brian, I'm with you. I do not like laws being made. Period. Like, there's no reason why we should force organizations to do things. But considering these are all public, most of these are public universities.
Right.
I'm okay with a law that says, yes, we're going to do the Super League, and all schools are required to do it because they're all public universities. The public ones and the private ones can go along if they want to or not.
We're gonna,
Sure.
Yeah. I think football just doesn't rise to the occasion.
Yeah, but that's just my loophole. It's my loophole to be able to get around because where I don't want laws made to do anything. But
I know
we've
talked about this a couple times because you always find a loophole for the shit you really want.
Yeah, of course. That's part of being a politician,
you
right?
have to have a loophole. You have to have a loophole to do the stuff you want and not let anyone else do it.
Yeah, that'd be a good superhero name.
You guys are
somebody that could like create portals. Someone who could create portals and take them between places and things like that, called the loophole. Yeah.
My heart hurts a little on multiple levels now.
I thought my kid was still awake. I've had the camera up looking at her the entire time, but apparently the image had frozen, and I refreshed the screen and she's asleep. So
nice,
kind of creepy.
Parenting like a champ. Yeah.
Any I guess I know there wasn't much discussion at the event, but any facilities discussion? Any like, can we pressure clean the thing?
Well, no. The last thing I've heard about facilities came from McGee, and he said he'd rather spend money on NIL than spend it on facilities. That being said, university can't spend money on NIL yet. So all NIL money has to come from outside. They can't even technically like recruit for it or advertise it or whatever. It's just
they need someone else to do it for them.
Yeah. So there is university dollars, but I guess the stadium belongs to
the university
athletics.
Right?
The athletics.
Really?
I think the stadium belongs to athletics, but
there has to be some percentage of use for other things. So like the Convocation Center, I believe there's classes in there.
I thought the club level was owned by the university though at the park.
I thought the entire stadium was owned by the athletics. I know the video board on the highway is owned by the GSU Foundation.
Right. Man, you weren't
kidding.
My neighbor runs that. So
the Convocation Center is just can you just give us like a little back door into the whole thing to put our own videos up there? That'd be awesome. Get State of Atlanta advertised on the video board, like at 2:00 in the morning or something like that, when no one's gonna be paying attention
for
to it.
10 seconds. That's all we're asking.
Yeah, we'll stand out there and it's recorded up there and be awesome.
The thing is, it'll just cost us money, but nobody's ever, been like, "Do you guys want to do that?"
No, I'm talking about your buddy. If your buddy runs the video board,
can you just get him to do it?
Yeah, we want it for free. Yeah.
Well, we would have to bribe him, but it'd be way less than it costs to like actually put an ad on that board.
Yeah, I'll buy him a beer. That's not a problem.
He's pretty good for that. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? Like my experience, I smoke a butt and bring them like half of it and whatever. We
do some barbecue, we do some beer, and he's gonna get State of Atlanta posted on the video board for like 10 seconds at 2 in the morning.
Anytime between 2 and 4 in the morning, and we will be there to record it.
Yes.
We'll tailgate. He won't have to tell us the time. We'll just stay out there till 4.
Will you jeopardize your job for a barbecue and beer?
Who wouldn't? Come on.
He might.
All right. I like where this is going. We will not release this episode. By the way, welcome back. It's last call.
Oh yeah. So if athletics owns the stadium,
I thought,
then that really terrible faded Center Park Stadium needs to be fixed by athletics.
Well, I mean, honestly, that should be part of what Center Park's paying. How much money is Center Park paying us? Let's like, was it $20 million or was it like
something like that?
Something like that. So they pay that money so that we keep their images, their branding looking awesome all over the place.
I think their part of it does look fine.
Is it just
that actually on the video board? There's a on the so again, video board's GSU Foundation, but on the video board, there's a Center Park
It's all worn.
standard sign, non digital. That looks like garbage.
Oh, so it's the
so
same
funny
company.
though, because it's not old.
Right. It's like 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, it's more than that. It's I think it was only Georgia State
3
Stadium for like we
years?
went. So Elliot's been here for 7 years. Was here for 7 years, and I
Yeah.
think it was Georgia State Stadium for only like 2 or 3 of those.
Not
I don't
old.
know. Not old. Not old. No, these things should last more than that amount of time. Or we're just used to legit organizations replacing their stuff in a
Actually
timely
taking care
fashion.
of it and
So we
replacing.
think that
Yeah,
it lasts for
exactly.
20 years.
We
Yeah.
bought the indoor board
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
put it outside. It does
Yeah.
look pretty bad. Like when I saw it on the way down to the airport last week, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But
That
talking
whole
about facilities,
everything.
though, apparently the word's being spread around that everything's ready for baseball. It's just an announcement has to come out, and don't know who's holding up the announcement.
By everything, do you mean the money?
It sounds like there's they have the funding in order. They have the place they're going to do it, which is probably not going to be the old Fulton County Stadium
Still, it's not going to be there.
Just based off the last things I've heard. I don't know anything specifically. That's just the last I heard was that that's what they were looking at. So if that's what they were looking at,
it can't be that other spot, can it? Because Carter owns it.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe they change. I don't know. I don't know them.
The complexity of that whole deal to me was never clear about who owns what and what's allowed to be used for what and all that stuff. I'm sure it's all written down somewhere in black and white, but I can't figure it out.
It's weird to me that we can't park by the Cauldron across the street from the box, and we have to walk all the way from Magnolias over there. Which
parking lot.
I enjoy being in the Magnolias. That's fun. I like that. It's a good little space to be. That's where I'm used to being from Braves games. We'll obviously be moving to the Convocation Center this coming season, which has a designation now. It is the CC deck, and I think CC stands for Convocation Center.
That makes sense.
Notice that when we drove by there today, Ryan.
CC.
Yeah, CC's.
But it's pretty much done. It seems like there's just a little bit of paving that has to go to like turn into it, but it looks. They've got all the arms and badging in and all that.
Can we get a sponsorship from CC's Pizza for the CC deck?
Yeah.
Ryan, you stick your nose up at CC's Pizza, and while I agree with you, that little cinnamon toast pizza thing they did for dessert, pretty damn good.
Wait, what did I say about CC's Pizza?
You give a look.
Snubbed your nose to CC's Pizza.
Oh no, I wasn't snubbing my nose. My cat clawed into my knee right when you said that. We've talked about this before. I like CC's. My cat CC just clawed into my leg.
Oh, look at that! That's right. Your cat's name is CC. Or
I'm big
acronym.
on CC's. And when I was in high school, we went to CC's. We got dropped off there, and we were waiting for our parents to come pick us up. And there were these really cool kids in their car, and their girlfriends all like leaned out and like flashed us, like they were making fun of us. And I was like, I feel like I win this round.
Exactly. Even if it was the first boobies I ever saw, I'm still seeing boobies. And they're
like, I just don't understand why you thought this was making fun of me.
Right. You're like, thank you.
I just saw your girlfriend's tits, guys. Like
winning.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm full of pizza. Like, this is all good.
I'm fat and happy.
Fat and happy, then I get some tits.
Including the dessert pizza, which is good. I agree with you.
That's what I said. It's like that cinnamon, that cinnamon sugar dessert pizza they have. It's
hard to go wrong.
That was what I really liked. That was good.
I
haven't been to CC's in probably 20 years.
I don't even know where one is.
Is there CC still? Does it exist?
I don't know. I don't think I ever went to one in Atlanta. I think I went to one in Memphis.
I thought there was one over like North Druid, maybe somewhere over there.
I have money now, so there's really no reason to go to a CC's. I can just like buy a good pizza, like as much of it as I want.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a CC's off of, what is this, off of like 78? Yeah, off of 78. Well, it's still inside the perimeter, so not there exactly.
I feel like I've passed by it. It's over, not by Emory, but kind of over there.
And then there's one up in Norcross. Oh, there's one in.
Ooh, I can go for lunch at work.
There was one in Alpha. The one where I got titties was
this is Roswell,
Alpharetta, with right near start time and Andretti's.
Yeah, we cannot promise you that you'll see titties if you go, but Ryan did see titties at the CC's Pizza in Alpharetta.
But you might.
Yeah. Crossville Village. Oh, yeah, I know where that is. Where Stony River is.
Yeah. Yep. That's the one.
Yeah.
So there's 3 CC's in Metro Atlanta.
That CC's is still around, huh?
I feel like they were big. They were like in every little strip mall for a while, weren't they?
I feel like I still see their ads every now and again. That like they're still putting out ads, and like there's still some money in there.
I have not seen an ad for.
They're not sponsors, by the way. Anyone who's listening to this,
no, we're not talking about them like they're that great of a place. Other than the fact that you can get there,
unless they come deliver free pizzas to us at the top of the CC deck.
Yeah, I would do that. Games. I would, sponsor.
Then they're a sponsor.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just set up a buffet up there.
That'd be amazing. We need a keg of beer at that point, because.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's Mac has us handled.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I was looking at Memphis to see if Memphis still had the hold on CC's Pizza. They have 4. They have 4 in the Metro Memphis area, so they're doing better than us, I guess. If you need cheap pizza.
No.
Memphis is doing better than us.
Well, Memphis University of Memphis got a $5 million NIL deal with FedEx.
FedEx just like
$5 million a year. $5 million a year going to their which
they're donating.
Oh yeah,
it's just a matter of time till we get like a Coke or somebody doing something like that. I mean, that's nothing. That's nothing to them.
I feel like that's what McGee's trying to do, right? He's trying to find businesses to just like, look, donate to this NIL. You'll be paying our players.
Yep.
You'll be making us better, which makes Atlanta better, which makes you better.
Right.
So I don't know. What if the Atlanta Falcons were an NIL sponsor? Like, it behooves them to have more people in Georgia fans of college or fans of football.
True.
I mean,
that's awesome. That would be awesome.
Get them in there.
We'll change our colors to red and black.
No, that's not happening.
Black and white. We'll change it to black and white.
No. We'll change them to white and blue.
Instead of blue and white.
Yeah, we'll just inverse that.
No, but I was thinking about, like, I get, you obviously you have more teams, and if the Falcons want to give NIL money to other programs in the state as well, it's fine. I don't care about that.
Sure.
But they started flag football, women's flag football at high schools, competitive flag football at high schools, to get more women into football, figuring that if they enjoyed playing flag football, they would end up watching professional sports and watch professional football, and they're building more football fans. All right, well, let's make every single team in the state of Georgia, every single team in the metro Atlanta area, like the best possible football teams they could be, and throw some NIL dollars out there.
Honestly, I don't care. Only TDS is the only one I would really have a problem with, because we're not necessarily competing with anybody else for players.
No. Georgia's going to get the cream of the crop.
The 5 and 4 stars. Yeah.
Kennesaw State's going to get all of the waiters and servers and strippers. And
Chili's waiters and servers.
Tech will get the nerds.
Yeah.
And we'll get
we might compete with Tech some, because they're lower tier P5, and we should be competing with them.
That would be the goal.
I mean, if they get left out of the Super League,
they won't get left
out. The competition will, well, if it's the 32 teams, they'll get left out.
Yeah.
But if they get left out, man, it's going to get intense between us.
That's what I'm interested to see. Like looking with this, with the two schools that the Pac-2, with when they lose, when that exit money all dries up and everything, they're going from a program that was like getting $30 million a year or whatever to like getting like 7.
I mean, they still have
That's-
more natties than UGA, don't they?
Who does? Pac-12?
No, Georgia Tech.
I had already moved on from that, but yes, they do.
Shit.
Maybe.
I stopped listening to you.
I don't know if they. Yeah, they have more. They have like 5, right?
Yeah,
One
I
of
mean,
those is when-
yeah.
And one of those was when Evening School of Commerce was a thing. So
So technically, we have one.
technically, we have a national championship. Yes.
I don't
slice of
want
it.
that. I don't want that one. Next year,
I-
2025, baby.
Oh, I want that one too. We can have.
I don't need
Ryan.
the- I don't
We
need
can
credit
have
for the
2
other
national
one.
championships. We can have 3. We can have limitless national championships.
It's like mental gymnastics to get us there, though. I mean, it's a technicality, and I don't want a natty on a technicality.
I want
Unless we win it,
fledged
unless in
natty.
2025 we win it on a technicality, and then I want it on a technicality.
there's like some kind of like meteor strike across the planet, and like it just happens to knock out every
every
major
team,
university
except for us.
It's us
They would
playing
just cancel it
Toledo.
before they gave it to us, though.
It's Georgia State playing Toledo for the national championship
I think
after
it's got to be more
6
subtle, David. I think it's got to be a little more
game
subtle.
season because all the schools are gone.
Somehow Georgia Tech is washed off the face of the earth, but we're left.
And we beat them in the first round.
Oh, okay, there you go. I did look up while we were on the break. Kennesaw, unfortunately, for 2025 has 4.
They have their full roster.
They're full.
full
They're out of
schedule.
conference. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd have been cool though. I wouldn't mind playing them again.
Well, David doesn't want to play them, I don't think, right?
You know,
I'm scared. I'm literally scared to play them.
we can't.
I don't
be
want-
scared.
But I am.
No,
I'm a Georgia State
know.
fan.
Just play them.
I live in fear.
2026.
The point is that you just beat them. Like that's it. That's what you do. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
no. When the game's over and done with and we've won, I'll be riding high about it, about how like awesome it was, and this is our state, we run this state, blah 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 blah. Until that next game is scheduled, and be like, oh man, I don't like the schedule at all. I
See,
I have
but
bad
on there.
news.
Go ahead, Tim.
We're gonna play them 26 to 2030. We're gonna play them at least once in there.
Hell yeah.
Why do
They
you
have
say?
They have openings all over the place. And I know we do, don't we?
We have 2025 and 2026. We have 1 opening. In 2027, we have 2 openings.
It's
2029
happening.
as well.
There's gonna be a home and home. Just
I mean,
watch.
playing close games makes a lot of sense
That's
financially.
the thing. That fear that you have is a draw for people to be interested in the game. It's a good storyline. It's a good reason to draw people in to watch that matchup, and it ends up growing our brand in Georgia specifically, which is exactly what we need. That's why the rivalry games in Georgia are good.
Although I don't like when we lose the rivalry game, like when we lost in basketball.
Yeah, but you got to play
Oh,
them.
That basketball game fucking sucked.
Just win.
That
Don't
was just
be which one? Oh yeah.
That was
Except
their
for except for our marketing department, our game day department should have been in there taking notes.
that was
right?
their Super Bowl.
No,
I
it
don't think
wasn't.
it's that
We
full.
were
nothing
nothing
to
to
I
them.
don't think it's that full.
No.
I know it wasn't
It
that.
looked-
what
the
do you
convocation-
think?
I mean,
I'll take our
the convoc-
atmosphere. Like get the
The convocation
fuck outta
center's
here.
better.
What's
It
wrong
looked
with you?
it looked full on the feed.
The thing is if he actually believed that shit, they should fire him for that.
Or he's on good drugs and we need to get a hold of him.
Well, I got good shit. I got my shit's fine.
Scratch that from the podcast.
Nope.
No, mine's all. I take legal drugs.
Yeah.
I buy everything I got legal. Wait, not all. Never mind.
I mean, it's
Most-
legal. It's
All
legal
all
somewhere.
of it's legal.
It's legal somewhere.
This is an entertainment-focused podcast. Nothing that's said here necessarily is true. Definitely, the things we say about Georgia State are not true.
Look, I talk a
make
lot of shit. I do. I talk a lot of shit, but I do
We make
like
a lot of shit
drugs.
up. You like drugs?
Absolutely.
Drugs are good. Okay.
I mean, they're fun at least. So
All right. I think that's a good ending point.
nice.
Thanks
Night.
everybody for listening. We didn't discuss that college huddle, but whatever. Go watch it.
We'll
on the
cuddle
college huddle
later. Don't
website.
worry.
Yeah. Cuddle Fest. Thanks everybody for listening. We'll talk to you next week. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.